Happy day to you children. Hope you're all staying safe at your home. In this session, we are going to start a prose from Unit 2. Prose from Unit 2, the title is A Story of Self-Sacrifice and Bravery. A story of self-sacrifice and bravery. And it's a story about a young girl called Nirja Bennett. And this story has three sections. First one about the incident, the second section is about Nirja's life, and third section is about Nirja's achievement. Clear, my dear children? Let us get into the lesson. This is a incident. Listen carefully, my dear children. The plane Pan Am Flight 73. Pan Am Flight 73 with 360 passengers. How many passengers? 360 passengers. Clear? On a board was hijacked. Hijacked means in one of the Tamil movie you can see called Payanam. Terrorists will attack, get into the flight and they attack the passengers and demand our government to offer something. Okay, so this flight was hijacked by four members with heavily armed things. Okay, heavily armed things means like pistols, like that. Clear, my dear children? This flight was ready to depart from Jinnah International Airport in Karachi to United States. It was hijacked while it was parked at Karachi Airport. The passengers were Indians, Germans, Americans, Pakistanis, and others. The terrorists were most intended on targeting the Americans. They are targeting the Americans. Clear? Nirja, a senior flight purser. She is a senior attendant. Okay, means she will the senior attendant will handle all the complaints of the passengers. Okay, she was asked to collect the passport of the passengers. She managed to hide and throw them down in the dustbin. The hijackers wanted to fly to Israel and crash the plane against a building, such as the Twin Tower incident. Clear, my dear children? Anyhow, Nirja came to know about this plan and she alerted the pilot. She alerted the pilot in the cockpit. Cockpit means that particular room, the machines are there to fly the plane. Okay, that is called cockpit. So that they could save themselves. Okay, if there is no pilot means they can't move the plane, right? So that was Nirja's plan. So she executed that plan first. The pilots went away with the help of Nirja. Okay. When the terrorists came to know about this, they attacked Nirja violently and then they warned her. The pilots escaped through the alternative exit. Okay. The terrorists were at a loss of pilot. Okay. So there is no pilot. Clear? Totally this was happening for 17 hours. Okay, the frustration and helplessness of the terrorists grew every hour. Okay, it increases every hour. Okay, because they can't do anything, there is no pilot and it creates some frustration, right? So they lost their patience. After 17 hours of hijack, the plane ran out of power. There is no power in the plane. Okay. All the terrorists were armed with grenades, plastic explosive, belts, and pistols. Okay. So everyone were scared on seeing the terrorists. Okay, let us see the next page. Then the terrorists started to fire the passengers, and there was confusion on the plane. Okay, there was lots of confusion. They were confused and they started to kill the passengers. Okay, so Nirja took advantage on this and Nirja leapt into action. She get into the action. Okay, she started saving as many passengers as she could. Okay, through the emergency exit. Clear, my dear children. As she was about to exit herself, she noticed three children in the flight. She rescued the kids, but she was hit by the bullet fired by the terrorist. At the time, she was fired. She rescued those children and she was fainted because of that bullet. Okay, and she passed away. The heroic young girl passed away as the wound were fatal. Clear, my dear children? In your book, you can see the image of the plane. Okay, can you see the image? By this, section 1 gets over. Let's see the section 2. It's a life of Nirja Bennett. Clear? Nirja Bennett was born on 7th September 1963 in Chandigarh, Punjab. Her parents were Rama Bennett and Harish Bennett. Her father was a journalist. She was the third child of the couple. Okay. She was a third child. She had two brothers, Akhil and Anish. She studied in Sacred Heart School till 6th standard. After that, the family moved to Mumbai. There, she attended Bombay Scottish School. She graduated from St. Xavier College. She got married to a man in Sharjah, UAE. UAE means United Arab Emirates. In the year 1985 March. Okay. This marriage was unsuccessful to Nirja. Okay, it's a big disaster in her life. After 2 months, she left her husband due to dowry demands. Dowry, you all know, right? After that, Nirja started and decided to live for herself, not for the society. Because in that days and all, this society won't accept those type of women, right? They used to tell some rubbish about the girls if they left their husband, right? But nowadays it's not like that. Okay, Nija also a type of girl that she never bother for that society. Okay, she started her career as she was born with the spirit to fight. Clear? She started her career in modeling and made appearance in various advertisements like Binaka toothpaste, Besto washing powder, like this. Okay. Then Nirja applied for a flight attendant's job with Pan Am. It was the largest international air carrier in the United States at that time. Clear, my dear children? Pan Am is a company name. Okay, it's an international airlines. And Nija was one among the 80 applicants who were selected. Okay. Then she was sent to Miami to get trained for 6 to 8 weeks. She went Miami. Then she was sent to London to be trained as a purser, the senior most cabin manager. Purser means the senior most cabin manager. Clear? Her duty was handling passengers' complaints, making required announcements, and handling security. Okay, these are the three main duty is for the senior most cabin manager. Clear, my dear children? She was soon made a senior flight purser with the Airways. Okay, it was a big career achievement for a young woman of 22. At that time, her age was 22 only. Okay, she became the senior flight purser. Okay, clear, my dear children? Let's get into the third section. Okay, which tells her achievements and awards. Clear, my dear children? Our Indian government awarded the highest award, the Ashok Chakra. In that award, it was written such as her loyalties to the passengers of the aircraft in distress will forever be a lasting tribute to the finest quality of the human spirit, which means they appreciated her loyalty for the aircraft as well as the human spirit for humanism. Clear, my dear children? And the government of India, Pakistan, and America acknowledged her act of bravery. They awarded her with various awards. Ashok Chakra, which was India's highest honor for bravery in peacetime, was awarded her. The postage stamp was also issued in her honor in 2004. The Indian government released a post also. Clear, my dear children? Indian government released a stamp in the year 2004. Clear? Then she was awarded the Justice for Crimes Award by America and Tamha-e-Insaniyat Award by Pakistan. Clear, my dear children? Then her parents set up the Nirja Bennett Pan Am Trust. They joined Nirja's name and the flight name Pan Am, and they started a trust as Nirja Bennett Pan Am Trust. Clear? With the insurance money and the fund from Pan Am. The trust presented two awards every year, one to honor a dedicated flight member worldwide. Clear, my dear children? Then another award was presented to an Indian woman who overcomes social injustice, okay, like dowry, etc., okay, and helps other women in social distress. Awards includes a sum of interest 1,50,000, a trophy, and a citation. Clear, my dear children? So this trust presents two awards every year. One is to honor the dedicated flight crew member, and another one is for the Indian woman who overcomes social justice and fight for another person also. Clear, my dear children? Then one of the children who had been saved by Nirja during the hijack is now a captain of the major airline. Some people shine even after death also. Likewise, Nija also shining after her death. Okay. Even the streets of Mumbai remember her. A square in Mumbai's Cooper suburb was named after by the Mumbai's corporation. Okay, the streets and a square was named as Nija in remembrance of her bravery. Is that clear, my dear children? So from this, what you understand? So you should not be selfish. You have to help others even if you are in trouble. And another one thing, if the society if the society pushes you down, you should not get down. You have to rise as a pressured ball. Okay, have to come out with full of positive energy. You have to fight with the society, you have to fight with the negative spirits, and you have to prove yourself that you can live without anyone's help, and you can make your parents proud. These are the two things you can learn. You have to learn from this story. Clear, my dear children? You have to brave, and you have to help others, and you have to sacrifice yourself to help others. Is that clear, my dear children? Thank you. Have a nice day.